All right, Organic Soul Jazz. I'm going to give you a little teaser on that movie that you mentioned. I don't know if my little headset's working, but it might. Who knows? It just look good. Fuck it. Let me give you a little teaser on that movie. Oh, excuse me, that trailer that I just checked out. Very interesting take on the crack epidemic. I mean, I was totally immersed in that shit. I remember how it affected my community, and it wasn't good. I mean, my community was already fucked up already, and then you add in the drug pandemic, and actually it didn't seem like it was a pandemic at that time, because it just seemed to be hitting our community very hard. I mean, the black community in general has been hit really hard by the crack epidemic. So I'm going to give you my take on this trailer that I just saw, and I was really surprised by it. And of course, I'm going to give you the full doc once I check it out with my wife, and I'll give you a full, a good overall view. But for the most part, from what I gathered of the trailer, is that it's something that did affect us, but at the same time, it's not the drugs that was. I mean, if you find yourself having a job, if you find yourself having full employment, and then you fart around with drugs, that's one thing. But when it came to crack, it seemed like it hit a lot of our people. I mean, some are more susceptible to crack or certain drugs than other people. I mean, maybe people don't get hooked, but it seemed like with crack, everybody got hooked. But I never fucked with crack. I didn't want to fuck with crack because, just like people saying that, or once you take it in, you get hooked. And I said, nah, fuck that. I ain't about to become no crackhead. So that's why I made sure that I didn't put myself in that position, because crack was made super lethal in our community, because I know that at that time they wanted to get rid of us in any shape or form, not only to fund what was going on in Central America, but also what was happening as far as consciousness in the streets of New York City. I mean, people are just getting tired. When you get tired and you find yourself say, "Fuck this, man! I don't have a job and to go to and shit, or I don't have the best of job, and I'm really struggling, and I might as well get involved." So that's what a lot of our people did. They got involved, and for those that didn't get involved, of course, they were living kind of nice. They were living kind of stable. And they said, fuck it. I mean, I ain't going to try to get involved. I'm not trying to fuck up my shit. So this whole conspiracy, I believe it. Because a lot of my people, in my own family and throughout my community were fucked up. They were fucked up on this crack. And then not only that, but also the AIDS. I mean, AIDS and crack just powder keg. I mean, at that time, it was just bad. Nobody really thought about AIDS in the sense of straight men and women until about like the early 80s, because it was basically AIDS came around, I think it came in about late, let's say 77, 76, the AIDS came about. And people just thought that, as long as I ain't fucking in the butt, then I ain't gonna get no AIDS. So I don't have to worry about that, because I fuck women in the butt. But the thing is, it was just something about fucking a man in the butt. It's just like, hey, I ain't gay, so fuck it, I ain't getting no AIDS. So that was crazy. But like I said, man, I can't wait to see the doc. I'm glad you put it out there, and I'm going to review it with my wife, and we're going to look deeply on it. And of course, she'll put up perspective on it. And of course, I'm from New York, so you chose the right dude. All right, peace.